Joining us now, former Prime Minister of Israel, Ehud Olmert. Thank you so much for joining us once again. What is your response to what you witnessed today?
I think the picture is very clear. Yesterday, you asked me whether we have adopted a policy of might, as you called it. Well, what we can see now is that Iran adopted a policy of might, very vicious, very aggressive, very provocative. 180 ballistic missiles with warheads of approximately 1,000 kilos each, some of them landing in the center of Tel Aviv this evening. This is not a game, this is a serious event, and I believe, I don't know, I don't speak for the government, you know very well, but I believe that there will be a counteroffensive by Israel, and it will be a very painful counteroffensive. I don't think that Israel wants to expand this into an all-out war with Iran, but I don't think that there is any country in the world which would have been attacked by 180 ballistic missiles of this size, this nature, to the center of the country, and forcing 10 million people to sit in the shelters, defending themselves from these missiles that wouldn't react in a manner that would deter the attacker from repeating what they did. And I hope that this will be the nature of our reaction tonight.
You know, Prime Minister, I have Alon Pincus here. He thinks a retaliation is a bad idea and unnecessary. He says this was already Iran's retaliation for what Israel was able to do to the leader of Hezbollah and a Hamas leader inside of Iran, Ismail Haniyeh. Is it a good idea to strike back and to make it, as you said, you believe it will be painful?
You know, I'm always amazed sometimes in the sense of humor of some. Israel never took responsibility for the targeting of one individual that was hit, who was a leader of a terrorist organization and was recognized as such by the international community. We were attacked by Iran this evening with 180 ballistic missiles with warheads each of 1,000 kilos. Had they not been intercepted, most of them, by Americans and Israelis. America, we are grateful to America for assisting us to protect the Israelis from this terrible attack by helping us to intercept so many of these missiles. But had one missile targeted one apartment building in the center of Tel Aviv, hundreds of people would have been killed. So this is not a matter of retaliation. This is a matter of trying to put things in the right perspective for Iran. The Iranians will continue to shoot missiles against Israel, and will continue to supply these missiles to Hezbollah and to Hamas and to the Iranian militias in Iraq and in Syria, if they will not pay a certain price for doing it. And I think that this has been clarified by the United States, by the State Department, by the President himself over the last few weeks. And I think that we have to think of how we can reduce the desire of the Iranians to carry on these attacks. And if we have to do it by using the exceptional capacities of Israel as they were manifested lately in Lebanon, then I think we'll have to do it.
Prime Minister Olmert, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it.